Good morning, America.
Morning, America.
Sad to say that this is our last day here.
I wish it wasn't.
I know, I'm devastated, but you've treated us so well.
And we'll be back soon.
And we'll be back soon.
No one, and I mean no one, warned us that leaving America could hurt this much. A British couple had just gone through a moment they never saw coming. They sat there, looked at each other, and realized they didn't want to go home anymore. This wasn't your typical feeling of not wanting a vacation to end. It was the kind of emotion that made them stop in their tracks, completely at a loss for words. So what happened that turned an ordinary trip into such an overwhelming emotional shock? Stick around until the end and you'll understand exactly why. Did you know that even right now, America is still holding on to the spirit of the holiday that just passed? Walk down Broadway in Nashville and you'll still see flags hanging from front porches, gently waving in the evening breeze. Country music is still pouring out of the bars lining both sides of the street. Guitars, gravelly voices, and the laughter of travelers from all over the world all blend together. It's almost as if this city never slows down. And here, under the blazing Tennessee summer sun, people are still talking about the 4th of July fireworks. Everyone has a story to tell, how spectacular the fireworks were, how packed the crowds became, and how a British couple unexpectedly appeared on the nationally televised Good Morning America on that very special day. That's right. You heard that correctly. Even now, as they look back on it, they're still shaking. "We still can't believe that actually happened to us," one of them said, still sounding completely stunned. Standing in front of the cameras on national television with millions of Americans watching was never something an ordinary couple of tourists could have imagined. All around them, life in Tennessee is still moving along with its own warm and lively rhythm. The weekend farmers market in Franklin is still bustling with shoppers, with stands overflowing with fresh fruit, the smell of freshly baked pastries filling the air, and local vendors greeting everyone with genuine smiles. At Dollywood, long lines of visitors still stretch beneath the scorching sun, waiting their turn for the roller coasters, while screams and laughter echo throughout the park. The cicadas never seem to stop singing, and the summer heat clings to your skin the moment you step outside. But the instant you walk into almost any store or coffee shop, a blast of cold air hits you so fast and so hard that it sends a chill through your whole body. It's the kind of feeling that anyone who has ever visited America in the summertime never forgets. But this isn't a flashback. This is what's happening right now, right in front of that British couple. They're standing in the middle of all these sounds, all these smells, all this atmosphere, and they know this is the very last time. There won't be another tomorrow to wander down Broadway and listen to the music. There won't be another chance to stop by Franklin and pick up one more bag of fresh fruit. There won't be another opportunity to stand in the summer heat at Dollywood and feel that refreshing rush of cold air wash over them. And that's exactly why saying goodbye feels so incredibly hard this time. Not because they're looking back from far away, but because they're still standing in the middle of all these simple everyday moments. They know that in just a few short hours, every one of them will become nothing more than a memory. But to understand why saying goodbye feels so incredibly painful, we have to go back for a moment to the reason this couple decided to bring the wife's mother, Marie, along on this trip. "My mom used to be terrified of America," the wife said. Her voice caught somewhere between a laugh and tears. She watched the news, she heard all kinds of stories, and she was convinced that America was dangerous, unfamiliar, and not a very welcoming place at all. That's exactly why the couple made up their minds. This time, they were bringing her with them. They wanted her to see it with her own eyes, hear it with her own ears, and experience it for herself. And that's exactly what happened, just not in the way any of the three of them ever expected. The trip began with food experiences that left all three of them amazed. The brisket at Buc-ee's was so tender, it practically melted in your mouth. The meat had been smoked for hours, and after just one bite, it was easy to understand why Americans are so proud of it. Then came the fried chicken at Chick-fil-A. Crispy, flavorful, and so good that the husband couldn't help saying, "This might be the best fried chicken I've ever had in my life." Then there was southern fried catfish served with crisp pickles, dishes that seemed simple at first, but ended up leaving an unforgettable impression. And of course, they couldn't stop talking about the air conditioning. "We had to carry jackets every time we went into a restaurant." They both laughed. It was 95 degrees outside, but inside it felt like the middle of winter. But what truly touched all three of them wasn't the food, it was the people. One afternoon, while they were trying to find their way around Franklin, an elderly woman pulled over. She didn't just give them directions. She volunteered to walk them all the way there, chatting with them about their trip as if they were old friends she had known for years. That was the moment my mum started to change her mind, the wife recalled. She looked at me and said, "I never imagined strangers here could be this kind." From that moment on, Marie became more and more open. She started striking up conversations with local people on her own, asking them about their lives, and every single conversation left her even more surprised by the warmth and kindness she received. By the end of the trip, she was the one who said the words no one expected to hear, "I don't want to go home anymore."
I will not leave this park alive.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah, we just wanted to come in and just say
Thank you for having us.
And we're sorry we're leaving. We wish we could stay longer, but
We will come back soon.
yeah. And thanks for showing my mum in the distance over here. The horse with no name. Yeah, the horse with no name said she would never have came if it wasn't for us.
The welcome Marie got was insane.
Oh,
she has
man.
like friends for life, which
Yeah.
I love to see.
Honestly, my mum's done got a whole new network here now.
And that was the emotional turning point, when all three of them sat together on their final afternoon in Nashville and realized this place was no longer just another vacation destination. It had become something much bigger, what they described as a home for the soul. That's why, even now, they're seriously exploring a path toward making America their permanent home. But the US immigration process is anything but simple. There are countless forms to complete and complicated rules to navigate, far more than an ordinary family can easily figure out on their own. So if any of you watching this video have been through that journey, applied for permanent residency, or have experience with US visas, leave a comment below. One small piece of advice from you could end up becoming a life-changing turning point for an entire family. The truth is, this couple's story isn't an isolated case. Over the past few years, more and more European travelers, especially those from the United Kingdom, have been choosing the American South, and Tennessee in particular, instead of the usual big city destinations like New York or Los Angeles. It's a quiet trend that's been steadily spreading across travel forums and social media. So why Tennessee? Many people say it's because of the rare combination of the breathtaking beauty of the Great Smoky Mountains, Nashville's one-of-a-kind music culture, and, above all, the genuine warmth and hospitality of the local people, something that's not experienced in quite the same way everywhere else in America. Many European visitors arrive here for the first time carrying assumptions shaped by movies, news reports, or stories they've heard from other people. They expect America to be enormous, distant, and maybe even a little cold. But for many of them, spending time in places like Tennessee completely changes that perspective. And that's exactly why more and more videos, articles, and personal stories like this couple's keep appearing across social media. They're honest accounts of a different kind of culture shock. Not the shock of discovering something disappointing, but the shock of finding that reality is far better than anything they had imagined. And maybe that's exactly what's happening. One story at a time. Experiences like these are gradually painting a different picture of America in the minds of many Europeans. An America that feels warmer, more welcoming, and far more deeply human than they ever expected. I would trade you for every person here that hates this country. Hurry back. America needs people like you. The people who say America sucks are probably unhappy people, and they would be unhappy wherever they lived. We like people who are like us, who understand us, and apparicate us. Please do come again. Stay as long as you like. You're always welcome. I am a former Canadian. My father started the paperwork, and one day we were called, and the whole family have moved immediately. This World Cup has been the best thing for breaking down barriers. We've loved the World Cup teams and fans. We have truly enjoyed hosting such amazing people. Y'all come back now, you hear? When you're able to return, you'll be welcomed back with open arms like a long-lost friend. We want people like you. God bless you. Thank you for reminding me what a great country America is. Sometimes we need outsiders to remind us of that. Much love and respect from an American. You all are always welcome to come back. The ones that come here and appreciate what we have to offer are the types that we need here. I'm very pleased that you had an amazing time. This World Cup has been a wake-up call for the whole world. while the rest of the world is reminding us of everyday things we take for granted, and they found a new love for our great country. We can't help but make you feel proud of our culture and country. We love you. Thanks for appreciating our country. The Americans that say those awful things about this country are very sheltered people that have no idea how good they have it. When you get home, go to the American Embassy and tell them you wish to emigrate. They will help you. Good luck. We'd love to have you back. Start on the paperwork. It takes time. America needs you. The people who say America is not great have ulterior motives. You guys are good people. America loves you. Love from Texas. We'd love to have you back forever. We need more American patriots like you. Please come back permanently. Y'all come back now. Y'all here. Y'all are the immigrants we want. People who love America and Americans. God bless. And that's why, sitting there on that final afternoon, they finally understood something no one had ever warned them about. Leaving America could hurt this much. Not because of the beautiful scenery, not because of the incredible food, but because they had found something far greater than a vacation. They had found a place that truly touched their hearts. What about you? Have you ever been somewhere that made saying goodbye that difficult? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.